This is a good one. Personal style starts with subtraction, not shopping more. So what does this mean? You don't need to shop more in order to be stylish. Sometimes it's about taking away what doesn't work so that it doesn't create a clutter in your wardrobe and you become very clear about the image that you've created that is supporting you with your life goals. You cannot build your wardrobe if your current wardrobe is already cluttered. If you are one of those people, one of those many people that only wears 20% of your wardrobe, then this video is definitely for you, because the whole idea about wardrobe detox or wardrobe management, it's making yourself clear about what works for you in the long run, and so that you know how to strategically look for styles that optimizes whatever that you have in your current wardrobe. I've interviewed a lot of clients about some of the clothes that they ended up getting, and sometimes I ask them, what happened when you bought this, right? And often those kind of impulse or those kind of decision that was made was because they felt insecure at a point of time, or maybe they were scrolling through and they saw some inspiration and they felt like there is this desire or this need of wanting to look like that person or wanting something. It's like a projection, right? So they ended up going to websites, and because nowadays whatever that's online is just really geared to want to sell to you, right? It's the algorithm. It's the way things works. So we buy when we are insecure. Often people don't know that. The most empowered or the most confident person in the world, they wouldn't be thinking about buying clothes in the first place. It would most probably be something else. So we often buy a lot of things that don't make sense. It's because deep down inside we feel insecure. Maybe insecure is a very strong word, but another way of looking at this is we buy when we don't know what our identity is, or we are seeking for some kind of interpretation or projection that we want people to see. I think consumption is fine if you have clarity and you're very strategic about how you're going to incorporate this outfit over and over again. It's the cost per wear, right? But when you are just adding clutter and you don't know while you're styling it for and how is it going to look for you in the long run, not just in the moment, you end up only creating more confusion than clarity. So that's why you always only end up wearing the 5 outfits over and over and over again. Style doesn't start with adding. So to give you an example, I used to be that person that obviously very inclined with trends, especially my role back then that was much more involved with fashion, my full-time job. So it was all about looking fresh, looking trendy, looking stylish. But especially because my role requires me to be very much on top of fashion trends, I'm always seeking to wear the latest thing, right? And so it becomes like this rat race of never-ending chase of like looking, buying the latest color, incorporating the latest trend. And then I ended up reviewing my wardrobe one day and realizing that I have a lot of clothes that I don't really resonate with in the long run, because it is in that moment that it fits the trend. I know that this sounds very simple and logical, but a lot of people are into this trap because they don't have a mindset or a mantra when they do shopping. And that's why when I work with my clients, when I get to know them on a one-to-one level, and then the kind of style strategy that I provide for them is so that they don't come to me so often. You know, they really, after they learn it, they get the formula, they understand, okay, so this is my code, and this code works for me long run, and I'm going to use my code to find it in my clothing styles, not on an often basis. And I know how to recreate my code even by reusing what I already have in my wardrobe by mix and matching. It's you should build more knowledge and not buy more clothes. I highly encourage that before you go on a binge, because it's a new year, buying new clothes, it's really looking at your current wardrobe and ask yourself, do I need professional advice? Do I need wardrobe detox or reorganization first before going for the new style, the new trend, the new look? It's to go in a strategic way, not through an impulse.